Good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is John Paul Rye, and I'm coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. Today, I'm going with another Reylo video, and let me explain why real quick. Is that it's definitely interesting because we have a bunch of people on one side who are rooting for Reylo to happen, and we have a bunch of people on the other side who think it's, a bad way to go and hoping it won't happen, and someone's gonna come out being right when episode 9 comes out, so that's why it kind of piqued my interest lately. So I'm gonna get into another article from Reddit, and I know the shills would tell you, well, don't listen to anything Reddit says, but let's judge it by the content, because I think there's some very good points in here. And I'm just going to get right into it. After The Last Jedi was released, there has been a lot of speculation regarding the fate of Kylo Ren and Rey, and lots of people seem to want both characters to end as a couple. Even though Kylo and Rey were the best part of the movie, in my opinion, I strongly believe that Rey should not and will not happen for a number of reasons. Alright, so apparently this person does like Kylo Ren and Rey as characters, so let's see what more he has to say. The basic idea of Reylo is having Kylo Ren redeemed because of his love for Rey. That will be a parallel between him and Darth Vader. Kylo would go to the light side because of love, while Anakin fell to the dark side because of it. Not a bad point metaphorically, okay. However, I think that at this point Kylo Ren can't be redeemed anymore. He has killed billions of people, destroying the Hosnian system, and has done what even Vader couldn't. He killed his own father. Not any father, but Han Solo, one of the most beloved Star Wars characters, and killed his master, Snoke. Not in order to save his family or friends, but for power and egotistic reasons. Kylo Ren had a chance to be redeemed in the throne room, but he refused it and fell deeper to the dark side. So, as we could see, he's setting himself up to what he's going to say, and probably some of you guys could guess what he's going to say, and I think it makes a lot of sense. So, let's keep on going. And it's because Kylo Ren is a monster that Reylo can't happen. He's basically the leader of a genocidal, neo-Nazi tyranny. Are people really saying that Rey doesn't deserve any better than a war criminal? Even if Kylo Ren is redeemed and survived, wouldn't he still need to pay for his crimes? Reylo would be an abusive relationship, considering Kylo clearly has anger issues, invaded her mind and almost killed her and her friend Finn in The Force Awakens. And, in the ending of The Last Jedi, literally tells Luke he's going to destroy Rey. Good point. So he tells Luke he's going to destroy Rey, but he actually really loves her? Okay. Something like that used to be normal in fairy tale movies, but nowadays it would never be accepted by the audience and critics, especially feminist critics, and would generate a lot of controversy. Let's not forget, many young girls see Rey as a role model. She's a strong, independent female character, and Reylo would ruin that. Reylo would teach girls abusive relationships are something acceptable, and this is not a positive message. Now, that makes a whole lot of sense to me. So even if you do like the concept of Reylo, okay, I mean, good for you, but the point is, do you really think that Rey would want to be with somebody who killed their father among countless other people? Is that really something you think Rey would want if you're rooting for this to happen and you're putting the clues together? To me, it doesn't seem right, and it seems like that would actually lower the status of Rey's character. And if you're saying that the dark and the light are going to come together, how can the light come together with this darkness of a person who murdered all these people? So, yeah, I can see how it doesn't make sense, and this is why I'm on the side of Reylo not happening or thinking it shouldn't happen. There's been speculation that since it is a Disney movie and they want to have a love story and end it like a fairy tale, that this might happen, but those people are thinking on the surface level, okay? Just a surface, very outside level. Two people fall in love and bring the light and dark together. Well, unfortunately, the story is a little bit deeper than that in this case. The story is a story about a murderous villain who is not a nice guy, and a lot of us here don't like The Last Jedi and the new Disney franchise, but when you think about the character development of Kylo Ren, and you think about, the core concepts and the things he did, yeah, he's just not a good guy, and he's done a lot of bad things, so it seems like Reylo just won't work. And of course, like the poster here says, he does tell Luke at the end that he wants to kill or destroy Rey, so it seems like Rian Johnson already had his chance to make Reylo move further towards happening, but he got rid of that chance because that's what he does, is he subverts expectations, and the expectation was Reylo according to some clues. However, that got subverted, and people don't realize that it's been subverted, and now I guess maybe some people will know how we felt when certain expectations were subverted, quote unquote. I don't like the word expectations because I didn't like The Force Awakens and I thought The Last Jedi was going to be bad, so I didn't really have expectations in the first place, but for a lack of better terms, yeah, you could possibly know how it would feel to have your expectations subverted. There's also another popular theory about how Rey was supposed to be heading towards a relationship with Finn, and there were clues for that set up in The Force Awakens, so now there's more clues for Kylo and Rey, so what makes you think in Episode 9 they're just not going to turn that around and do something different and something unexpected or whatever? Anyway, in the comments, you guys let me know about this theory. Just to wrap it up in a neat little box, this guy thinks because Kylo Ren is a murderous fiend, basically it really wouldn't be right morally for them to get together, and that wouldn't be right for Disney to show to girls, and that makes a lot of sense to me. So I'm looking forward to hearing some responses to that. This community is growing a little bit. If you like this content, especially if you agree with what you hear here, please consider subscribing. I do a lot of shout outs, special thanks, and I will see you next time.